Joseph Spence was a world-renowned guitarist born in Andros in 1910. While he was widely known for his unique style of playing the guitar, Lisa Hall, his great-grandniece, grew up knowing a different side of him.
He would come down and the grandparents, the great-grandparents, and the uncles and aunts would all congregate under this tree because there's a big bench, and he would have his guitar with him and he would play music. So this is the music that the world is known as, oh, fantastic. This is something I've known from since I was a little child.
These family gatherings under the dilly tree at the family compound on Parker Street in Baintown, with Joseph Spence entertaining his family, were a common occurrence throughout Hall's childhood. She remembers being surprised when she lived in Europe and found out that her granduncle was a worldwide phenomenon.
I lived in Stockholm and I was told, hey, Lisa, go into the world section, world music section of Orleans department or any department store. And lo and behold, when I looked, what was staring at me? A picture, a CD cover with my great-granduncle and my great-grandfather. And they're sitting there, and I remember that day because I was there when they took the pictures. And it was very funny, you know. So I also shared that with my Swedish colleagues to say, hey, go out buy the music to try and spread the word.
Hall says that Uncle Youngie was a very good-looking man and a sharp and snappy dresser. But what she remembers most about him was his modesty and love for his family.
He didn't say, oh, look at me, who am I, blah, blah, blah. He was just a man who was charming, you know, playing his guitar with his family and singing with his sisters, his brother-in-law, and his nieces and nephews, and his grandnieces and nephews, and his great-grandnieces and nephew. I mean, it's a piece of bohemian life that has been lost. Okay, that togetherness, and that was something, his music was something that brought us together.
For the Tourism Today Network, I'm Gina Seeley.